We're going to rank the Disney villains, so let's get cracking! Hello all my explorers and welcome back to Loren's Adventures Out There. And if you're new, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. My name is Loren and I'm with Castles, Capes, and Clones, where we discuss everything in the Disney universe. We talk Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, The Muppets, 20th Century, National Geographic, Disney Plus, ABC, Hulu, and more. So if it's about Disney, we're talking about it. So if you like that kind of content, we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. Okay, so we are going to be ranking today all of the Disney villains up until Ralph breaks the internet. I could not find a template that included villains beyond that, but when I think of Frozen 2 didn't really have a villain in it per se, and Raya and the Last Dragon had the Drun, so that would have been a nice one to include. And Strange World, again, not really a villain in it, so I guess we're okay with not having them. Anyway, there are a lot of villains on here. I'll show you that in a second, but I'm going to rate these by how evil I think that they are, and their appealing factor. Also, I think that will play into it. There are. I don't want to say everybody has to have a great backstory, because back in the day, they didn't really develop the characters as well as they do now. And so I want to give that, a benefit of the doubt. I don't want to put them lower because they don't have the interesting backstory. So, okay, I'm excited. Let's get to it. This list right down here. We're starting with the Evil Queen. We go all the way up to the Wreck-It Ralph Behemoth. And so we're just going to go down the list and see who is the most evil. So starting off strong, I put her in S. The Evil Queen. She is the OG, as they like to say. She is just purely evil. She has... she wants to be the fairest in the land. And she wants the huntsman to kill Snow White and to bring her heart in a box. And when he can't do it, and she has to go do it herself, she disguises herself as an evil hag and gives Snow White a poison apple. And it's just, I think, very intense and crazy. I think it makes her an amazing villain. Okay, so Honest John and Gideon. I'm gonna, they were more like lackeys than anything else, but I thought that they were fun. I'm not gonna put them all the way down, but I'm gonna put them in the D category because they're just not that evil. A Stromboli. Now, this is a guy that was intent on kidnapping Pinocchio and making him a star and just totally trapping him in a cage. So that's pretty evil. But he's also kind of forgettable. I'm going to put him in B. Okay, the coachman from Pinocchio. Gosh, the coachman I want to say is fairly evil. He wants to create. Uh, he wants to transform boys into donkeys for manual labor. Doesn't have a care for them or their well-being outside of, being stripped down into donkeys. So he's pretty evil. I'm going to put him in A, actually. Pretty evil. All right, Monstro the Rail. I don't think that he's evil at all. I mean, yes, he swallowed Geppetto, and you know, yeah, back then they thought that whales were evil or whatever, and I don't know. I put him as F, for not being very evil. The same with the brooms in Fantasia. I don't think that he's very evil. They're very evil. I just think they're mischievous. I would put them as chaotic neutral if I had to give them a Dungeons and Dragons alignment. So I put that there. Zeus, I mean, he creates the rain. He's not a great villain because he isn't really a villain. And so I put him in F. Now, Chernobog, who is the Russian god of evil, for those of you who don't know, this is from Fantasia. Both the brooms and Zeus were from Fantasia. This Zeus is not from Hercules. Okay, he is pretty incredibly evil, being the embodiment of evil. So Chernobog goes to S. Okay, the ringleader. The ringleader is pretty nasty in the way that he treats the elephants and the animals and things like that. Like, all he wants to do is put on a show. I don't know if I would necessarily call him the most evil person. I'm going to put him, God, all these sounds all of a sudden. I'm going to put him in E. Okay, this is from Bambi. This is Man. And I actually am putting Man in S. I think that Man is one of the most dangerous creatures on the earth. And yes, I know people hunt to survive, but I thought that Bambi did such a wonderful job in showing that, these are just creatures trying to make it and break it in the world. So I don't know. I think that they're pretty evil. Okay, I forgot the name of this guy. Let me try and look up his name. Bambi villain. Okay, we got Man. It's the first thing that comes up. What is the name of characters on Bambi? Let me see. Rano, that's it. Rano. So I don't think is a villain. Like, again, it's all about okay, so in Bambi, this Rano, he is the kind of competitor to Bambi for Feline's heart, and he's not very evil. He's not evil at all. He's just trying to do what deer do and find a mate, and Feline seemed, even though Faline didn't want to be with him, and no means no, and Bambi came to her rescue. I don't know. I just don't think of him as that evil. Okay, now the wolf in Peter and the Wolf. He is, obviously wants to eat all the animals and the people. Um, I'm putting him in the Stromboli area. Okay, then there is this is the guy in the whale that wanted to sing. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, he is just kind of a silly character. I'm putting him in E. He's kind of evil because he killed the whale, so that's no good. And so, but he's just kind of a silly guy. I put him down here. Okay, oh gosh, what's his name? Lumpy or something. He's from Bongo. And again, he's one of those people that he's just trying to compete to have a mate. And so I'm putting him in F. Willie the Giant. Oh, he's not evil at all. He's just trying to protect his stuff, and he's just a big baby. I'm putting him in F as well. Alright, Winky from Mr. Toad. He's pretty evil because he had stolen the deed, or tricked Mr. Toad out of the deed. So I'm going to put him over here. Okay, the Headless Horseman. Of course, he's evil. He's trying to take your head. So, and he's just dazzling and awesome. He's going an S. So, Lucifer, he is a cat and of the Tremaines. Lady Tremaine's cat, to be exact. He's, not necessarily evil per se, but I think that he does, make it difficult for Cinderella. So I'm going to put him over here with these guys. Okay, we have Anastasia and Drusilla Tremaine. They are just so mean to Cinderella. I am going to put them up with A. In fact, I'm going to put them before that. Okay, Lady Tremaine. Super evil. I mean, she has made Cinderella's life a living hell. Made her a, scullery maid, and just really tried to make sure that she couldn't advance in life. Just so evil to me. She goes in S. I should probably rank these. I'm going to put Man at the end. Lady Tremaine over there. Okay, the Queen of Hearts. Off with her head! She is a hilarious villain. But again, I don't know. I mean, like, she wants what she wants. Yes, she sends people to get their heads cut off. But we didn't see it in the movie. I think she's more funny than villainous. So I'm gonna put her in C. I'm gonna put her like mid-level. Same with Captain Hook. I think that he's fairly evil on some levels, but he's just kind of like a big codfish. And he's a representation of Wendy's father as well. Okay, Sai and Am, they're cats. They make trouble for Lady. But I think that they're in the same category as Lucifer. The rat is not evil. You know, he's just doing what a rat does. They make him look scary. But again, with all kind of the natural creatures. Oops, what's happening here? I'm putting him in F. Okay, Maleficent. Hello. Maleficent is an easy S. She's the mistress of all evil, so she goes all the way to the top over there. Then we have and then we have Cruella. Let's see. Cruella goes. Now she wants to kill dogs, basically, to make a coat. So that makes her pretty evil. I'm going to put man still at the end, but I put her in the S category. The the marvelous Madam Mim. I love her as a villain, but is she evil? All right, she does try to make trouble for Wart, aka Arthur. She has that wizard's duel with Merlin, but it's almost a friendly one, even though she cheats. So she's a cheater, but is she evil? I wouldn't say so, but I'm going to put her actually in the mid-level villains. She's a villain, she's fun, I love her, but she's in the C category. Okay, Kaa. Kaa from the Jungle Book. I want to say, let's see, he just wants to eat. He's not necessarily evil. I'm going to put him also on. This is kind of the category of I don't know, chaotic neutrals. Okay, now King Louis. King Louis is a lot of fun. He wants man's red fire. He doesn't really, try to kill Mowgli or anything like that. I don't know. I'm going to put him with Honest John. Okay, then we've got Shere Khan. Shere Khan's pretty terrifying. He does want to kill Mowgli. I think that he's fairly evil. I'm going to put him over here above Anastasia. Actually, Anastasia goes over here. Okay, so we'll do it that way. Edgar wants to kill the cats so that he can have the fortune. So that makes him pretty evil. I'm going to put him up here on the A level. Sheriff Nottingham just does Prince John's bidding. He's kind of a bit of a goofball. Just big for his britches kind of guy. I'm going to put him in, what category shall I say? In the King Louis category. Now Prince John, he's kind of a simpering idiot, but at the same time, he's taking money away from all the people, and it's him. So I'm putting him a step above kind of the classic villains, putting him in this category. I'm going to put him before. No, I'm going to put him after Stromboli. Madame Medusa. Madame Medusa, for those of you who don't know, is my favorite villain. And I don't care what you have to say, she goes in S for me. I think that where Cruella wants to kill a bunch of puppies, she doesn't care if she kills a little girl just so that she can get the devil's eye. So that makes her pretty evil. Okay, Amos Slade, from Fox and the Hound. I think that he is not necessarily evil. He just has a different way of thinking, and he likes to hunt. I mean, he falls in the category of man, I would say. But I don't know. He's like more of a sustenance eater, hunter. So not truly evil. Oh gosh. I'm going to put him in the E category. Probably over here. Okay, next we have the Horn King. He's pretty evil. I mean, he's trying to generate a army of the dead. So we're going to put him near the Headless Horseman. Ratigan. Ratigan is a fun villain. I think that he also is not afraid of killing people. I mean, he had Felicia eat Bartholomew. I think his name was Bartholomew. So yeah, I'm going to put him in this category, right near Shere Khan. So far, how am I doing? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, then we have the dogs from Oliver and Company, whose names are escaping me. They're dogs. I'm going to put them also in this category of evil pets that, they do their master's bidding, but are they inherently evil? I don't know. Alright, and then I forget this guy's name. He's the main villain in Oliver and Company, and I think that he goes actually after the Stromboli. He's pretty evil. I mean, he wanted to mastermind the kidnapping of Jenny and all of that, so yeah. Okay, Ursula. Ursula is pretty evil. She didn't care if Ariel would become a whatever bit of grossness in her lair. She just kind of destroys people's lives. She tries to trick them, and so I think she's pretty evil. I'm going to put her after Cruella, though. Okay, next we have McLeach from Rescuers Down Under. And, yeah, he is also pretty evil. He is not afraid of putting a little kid in danger. I'm going to put him above, what's his name over here? Gaston. Now, Gaston is pretty villainous. But how villainous is he? Now, he would kill the beast, but for the most part, he's kind of a dumb oaf. But fairly evil. I am actually going to put him in the A category. After Shere Khan. Okay, Jafar. Now, Jafar, he wants to take over Agrabah. He doesn't care what happens to Aladdin or really Jasmine or anybody. Just wants to be himself. I'm putting Jafar after Ursula. Okay, the hyenas. The hyenas, again, to me, are more kind of they do their master's bidding. Their master is Scar. Now, Scar wants to take over the Pride Rock, and he does. He kills his own brother, Mufasa. He chases his own nephew out of town. Fairly evil character. I'm putting him near the Horn King. Okay, and then we have, oh my God, why is his name escaping me? Ratcliffe, thank you. I'm putting him, Ratcliffe is a fairly evil character. He wants gold, gold, gold. He's, willing to kill the Native Americans. So that makes him pretty evil to me. I'm going to put him actually behind Scar. Frollo. Now, Frollo is just demented. I think that he is a truly evil character. I'm putting him before Lady Tremaine. Pain and Panic, they are a little bit evil, but mostly doing Hades' bidding. So I'm putting them over here. Okay, this is the centaur who captures Meg, whose name I forget, but I don't know. Was he? I mean, he was trying to kidnap Meg, but I feel like it was part of Meg's plan. So is he truly evil? I'm going to put him no. Same with the Hydra. The Hydra is like, it just does what it does. Alright, this is one of the Titans. I mean, the Titans were evil back in the day. But in the movie, they were just kind of like, I don't know, they weren't the most evil creatures. Believe it or not, I'm going to put them on the same level as Pain and Panic, but before both of these Titans. Oh no, this is a Cyclops. Well, the Cyclops was, I think, a Titan. Why can't I move them? Okay. Hades. Hades was willing to kill Hercules back in the beginning. He wanted to take over Olympus. I'm putting him after Cruella. Alright, then we have Shan Yu. He's a fairly terrifying villain. Very evil, willing to kill. And I'm going to put him up here near the Horn King. Okay, then we have, I forget the name of the jaguar or leopard in Tarzan. But again, doing what he does. He's not like necessarily an evil character. Now, Clayton, on the other hand, willing to kill gorillas and monkeys and whatever just for the sport uh, of it. I'm putting him actually up here near Shan Yu. No, after Scar. Okay, then the next one is from Fantasia 2000. This is the guy in what is the name of the? What was it? Was that the Tin Soldier one? It's like, unfortunately, my brain can't think very well about it, but he was fairly evil. But I'm going to put him in the A category, next to Edgar. Okay, then the Firebird. Firebird, again, not evil, just doing what it does. Even though it is burning down the forest, its intention is to be the Firebird. So I'm putting that in as an F. Carnotaur from Dinosaur. Again, doing what it does. Okay, but then this guy, whose name I forgot, he's trying to be the boss. He's led the group to, trap the group in a place and tries to run away. So he's got some intention to him. I'm going to put him in this category. Yzma is a lot of fun. She is wanting to kill Cusco, but I think overall she's just a funny villain. I am putting her with the kind of funny, but are they really, really evil characters? And same with Kronk. I'm putting him in this category as well. I'm going to put him after Madam Mim. Okay, then we've got, oh my god, I forget his name. The shark guy from Lilo and Stitch. I can't remember. Okay. Anyway, his name escapes me. He is he's like part of the patrol, but he's trying to, like, basically capture Stitch, even though Lilo doesn't want to. He was doing his job. He was trying to take over the world. I'm just going to put him in this category. Okay, ugly spider guy from Treasure Planet. Creepy, weird, evil. Wants to mutiny. I'm going to put him in here. Long John Silver, he's a trickster and he's a pirate. But he's not necessarily altogether evil. So I'm putting him in the C category. Okay, then we have the brother on Brother Bear. Not a villain at all. Zero villain. Oh, what the heck is happening here? Zero villain. Okay, and then we have Alameda Slim, who I find to be a fun villain. And he's a cow rustler, but I'm putting him in the... Again, wacky, but a little bit evil category. Okay, then you have these. I forget what you call these things. They're from Meet the Robinsons. They're no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. These are from Chicken Little. These are the ones that that come down, but it turns out that they're not really evil. They're not evil at all. Uh, when we find out that Chicken Little has had their little kid and returns him, and everything is okay. Okay, now we have Meet the Robinson bowler hat guy. Again, goofy guy. He's got some, delusions of grandeur, but not necessarily evil. But Doris, however, is evil. She wants to take over the world. I am going to put her over here near Shere Khan. Okay, this guy from Bolt. He wasn't really evil. I'm just going to put him in F. Now, Dr. Facilier. He was willing to turn Naveed into a frog and get all his riches. He's pretty evil. I'm going to put him near Ursula and Jafar. Okay, the Stabbington brothers. Stabbington brothers are pretty evil. They're from Tangled. But they're not necessarily the most evil. They're more thieves than anything. So I'm going to put them here. Mother Gothel, however, kidnapped Rapunzel, trapped her in a tower, never let her go outside at all. Mimi Bellini, I'm going to put her actually over here near Shan Yu. Whoops. Okay, King Candy. He was evil enough to erase Vanellope von Schweetz, the princess of Sugar Rush. And he's actually a villain called Turbo. And I think that he's pretty evil. Mixed evil. Honestly, I'd put him above Yzma. Okay, the Duke of Weselton, or Weaseltown, not necessarily a villain. He's just an a-hole, basically. So I'm going to put him here. Hans was willing to kill Anna, let her die. That to me makes him pretty evil. I'm going to put him up here after Jafar. Okay, we're getting down to it. We're getting down to the brass tacks. Okay, so we've got Yokai from Big Hero 6. He wanted to get his daughter back. He wanted to seek revenge. Pretty evil villain. I'm going to put him in the A category. After Radigan. Okay, oh my god, what is her name? Assistant Mayor Bellwether, thank you. I find her adorable. She was willing to change the predators into feral beasts to, create fear and stuff like. She's a pretty good mastermind, honestly. Like more than the kind of funny, but not not necessarily effective villains. I think, actually, though, honestly, King Candy deserves to be. Why do I have him under Prince John? Okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, so Bellwether, I think, fits in this category. Okay, the Kakamora. Are the Kakamora evil? They're pirates. They're pirates, and they are just doing piratey things. I'm gonna put them with the kind of Stabbing Tree Brothers. The Stabbing Tree Brothers are just thieves. They're not real villains. Tamatoa. Tamatoa, yes, he has Maui's hook. He does not make it easy for them. Does he want to kill anybody? Does he want to take over the world? No. So I'm going to put him also in this category. Okay, now Tekha. Tekha is not an evil character because she got her heart stolen and lost her way. So I'm putting her over here. Then we have the virus from Ralph Breaks the Internet. Again, just doing what it does. And that is that. And then Ralph, the Ralph Behemoth, all the Ralph, they are basically doing what Ralph is feeling. And that doesn't make them evil, So I'm putting them here. All right. How does that look to everybody? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, so did you agree or disagree with my choices? Let me know in the comments below. And who is your favorite Disney villain? I'd love to know that as well. And if you had a good time today, we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post as it really does help us out. Visit us on all of our socials down below, and visit our website at www.castlescapesandclones.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you later. Bye!